What's up everyone, Apple finally released iOS 12.1. Dude, we've been waiting a long time for it. I've been waiting personally like 3 years, so it's kind of cool that they released it finally. We're going to take a look at it on the iPhone 6. Now this update really brought a lot, and it kind of shows in the size as well. This update was 386.6 megabytes for my iPhone 6. Now it could be different on your iPhone 6s, but this is what it's going to be roughly on your device. So prepare kind of, if you need to delete some stuff here and there to kind of get that in. But it's a pretty big update, and this was coming from 12.0.1. I wasn't coming from a beta or anything, so pretty much this is the same case you're going to be. And actually looking at the storage on iOS 12.0.1, I had 6.92 gigs free, and then when I updated, it stayed exactly the same as 6.92 gigs, I think. I don't even remember the other number, but you can see it stayed pretty much the same. So you're not going to get any storage free or anything like that. It's going to be pretty much the same. I have seen on my other devices that I did get storage, and on some other devices, the storage actually went down. So it really just depends on what device you have and how the update pretty much affects your phone. But within this update itself, it actually brought a lot. So now we have group FaceTime, but the sad thing is with the iPhone 6 specifically, it does not support group FaceTime. You can do group FaceTime audio, but you cannot do group FaceTime video calls. The 6 Plus and the iPhone 5s do not support it, which really sucks. And I was really bashing them earlier about it. I was like, I'm pretty sure the iPhone 6 can support it. And I pretty much proved how it could, but yeah, the iPhone 6 is not getting group FaceTime. So if you have an iPhone 6, I do apologize, but you can still do group FaceTime audio calls. So you can always do that. You have that option. But another thing Apple also brought into this was 70 new emojis. So we actually have new emojis on iOS 12.1. So you can now, I'm not too sure which ones they are. There was a whole list of them. Someone tweeted them. I don't remember, but they're online and you can kind of swoop through. I think there's like a new bagel one or watermelon, I don't remember, but you do have new emojis, so that's super cool. And there were also a lot of improvements in the back end. There was a lot of bug fixes, a lot of things that really were cleaned out with this new version of iOS. So that's kind of a huge thing. In my opinion, this is a worthwhile update, especially if you have an iPhone 6. Nothing's really going to be bad. If you're coming from iOS 12 or 12.0.1, this is definitely a worthwhile update. Now, some things that weren't really necessarily affecting this phone, but were affecting the newer iPhones, the XS and XS Max, there is a fix for beauty fade out. So if you guys remember what that was, pretty much with the front camera, it was smoothing out people's faces, but now that is fixed. So I'm pretty sure they just took out that filter effect out. And now you actually have eSIM support for your XS and XS Max. So if you're taking your iPhone to a different country or something, you can now actually have that dual SIM functionality. So that is super cool. And now if you're going overseas or if you're coming here, going to a foreign country from where you're from, you can now use your XS and XS Max there if you get that appropriate SIM. So that's super cool. Now I did run a multi-core score on iOS 12.0.1. I had a multi-core score of 78,009, and I just re-ran it. It actually went up to 79,825, so just a little bit, didn't go up too much. You're gonna find the same type of performance. I don't think there's any crucial bugs here that's going to make you totally hop out of this phone and go to a different phone or anything like that, so I wouldn't even worry about it. In terms of stability and everything, I found it to be exactly the same. There's no bugs that pop out to me, so I'll say in terms of everything, this is a worthwhile update. Now, I will have a speed comparison coming out tomorrow on this channel, comparing it to 12.0.1, so keep it locked down on here so you don't miss that. But I'll also be doing a speed comparison on my second channel of not only all the Plus variants, but I'll also be comparing the iPhone 6 from iOS 12.1 to 11.4.1 too. So if you're on iOS 11, you can kind of see a glimpse there and see how that runs too. But that is pretty much it. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, leave it down in the comment section below. Hit that like button, that'll mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. Every single subscriber we get really does count, so it'll mean so much if you guys could hit that. Also check out the other links down in the description as well. My Twitter, my Instagram, my second channel, like I said. I do a lot more iOS comparisons and stuff there, so I appreciate if you guys could check that out. But more importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.